the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video where we're looking at players linked to Newcastle United this summer transfer window. And there's so many names already. It's unbelievable. And we shouldn't be surprised. Newcastle United are going to be used for quite a lot of their agent talking points, I think, to try and up offers for their players, which I think is exactly what's happened on this next lad that we're going to cover in a minute. But just before we do, if you're new to the channel, you just checked us out for the first time, consider subscribing, smash that button. We've got 3,700 plus of you already on board. Love to have more of you. Loads of room for you. Smash that button, like the video, help get it on YouTube. Loads of transfer videos with stats and chats like this, and just Newcastle United and football rants and thoughts of the day as well. So you won't regret it, even though the season's done. We are not. We've got loads of content coming. Smash that button and come and join us. So we have been linked to a Portuguese international player, very good player by all accounts. So even though he's not really shown a great deal of it this season, and he's probably one of the first of many Chelsea cast-offs because their squad is far too big and costs far too much money. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about this lad right here, João Félix. Now, it's easy to forget that João Félix isn't actually a Chelsea player. He's an Atletico Madrid player who was on loan at Chelsea Football Club when, you know, the crazy American owner, Ted Bowley, was doing God knows whatever he was doing. So João Félix came in. There was a lot of excitement about him. He didn't really set the world alight, it's safe to say. He got sent off on his debut or a second game or something like that. He's not been brilliant for Chelsea, you know, for the kind of player that he is, and we know he can be. Didn't really do a great deal about it. He's had moments when, you know, when he's been able to do things, you know, little goals here and there, little finishes here and there, but by and large, he's been pretty crap in a Chelsea shirt. But apparently the story goes he has been offered to Newcastle United because incoming Chelsea manager Maurizio Pochettino doesn't want anything to do with him. Diego Simeone's already turned around and said he will be our player again. We'll have him back. We'll welcome him back. I can work with him. But it doesn't really look like he's going to have much of a future at Atletico Madrid either, I don't think. But we have been linked to the lad. But I think this is firmly going to be filed in a bullshit draw because apparently he wants over 200 grand a week. And that's not what our wage structure will stretch to. I think Bruno Guimaraes is just going to get a new deal at 200 grand a week. We're not going to bring this kid in for more money than Bruno straight away because Bruno will be pissed off. So how does he stack up against kind of Miggy Almiron? You can see there in terms of his stats per 90 minutes. He's behind Miggy on the goals, only just marginally ahead on the assists. You know, he shoots a lot. I'll give him that. He shoots a lot. Shots on target aren't too bad, but, you know, he is taking a lot more shots as well. Assists and pass completion, he's not kind of really setting the world alight, you know, like you would expect him to do for a player of that quality. So it kind of backs up with the posts he's had at Chelsea, really. In terms of his stats, you know, there's a lot of greens in there in terms of his shots on target. But the rest of it, you know, he's not really a pressing type player, I don't believe. He's not an Eddie Howe type player. You know, his tackles aren't great. You know, his aerials aren't fantastic either. But to be fair, his aerials aren't bad for a kid of his height. He's up at 74 percentile, but his pass completion and his box passes aren't good either. His key passing's quite low. Through balls are decent, but crosses are weak as well. So yeah, for me, I don't really see a great deal of mileage in this one, to be honest with you. We just thought we'd jump on and cover it. But yeah, I don't think João Félix is really going to be somebody that we're going to be after in the summer. So I think this is just one of them ones that's being used for agent talk, really, to try and coax other clubs out of the woodwork. Aston Villa have been linked, I think, as well to him. I'm sure there'll be other clubs over in Serie A. Possibly in France as well, might put a bid in for him. But yeah, I'm not sure about João Félix personally. You know, I'm sure Eddie Howe can get a tune out of any player, and he's still a very talented boy. But unless he wants to come for a huge wage drop, I can't see João Félix in a black and white shirt next season. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you think there's any weight on this, or I'm being a bit harsh, where you think he's a good player. But I just don't see him fitting in our system. I don't think you'd be disciplined enough to press and play the way Eddie Howe wants him to play. And I just think you would be here for the money, really. And that's not the kind of player that we want. Even though we've got Champions League football, we don't want players like that in amongst the squad. So let us know what you guys think. As I said, you know, we always like to hear from you in the comments. We always try to reply to as many as we can. Whether we agree or disagree, we always appreciate a comment. And if you like the video, and subscribe if you fancy hearing more about the transfer rumours and stats and chats, click the button. You know what to do. We'll be back with some more transfer videos soon. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Catch you later. Bye-bye.